These sweatshirts were the same sweatshirts that we made for Supreme. Hey, good morning, y'all. We're actually in the warehouse of Brent's warehouse. One of the key items in the Brent's product line historically has been the vintage style sweatshirt. I've been trying to get my hands on these goods for the last almost 30 years. Just going to look in here and look and see what these garments look like after 30 years of sitting in a warehouse over in Crockett, Texas. This is a 12-ounce 95 cotton, 5% polyester fleece. This is the hooded pullover with the kangaroo pouch in the front. When we were making these things, one of the last things that you do when you're making these garments is sew the label in. When we stopped production in the mid-90s, the labels had not been sewn in yet, so we're in the process now of having the Brent's labels sewn in. But you can look here on this label, it says Made in USA, RN number 89948, Brent's, the cut number and the size. It's the same garment, but in navy blue. Beautiful, you know, it's 12 ounce, 95.5. And the reason I didn't do 100% cotton on these, Taylor, is because in 100% cotton, if you wash it, it really shrinks a lot. Put a little bit of that polyester mix in with the cotton and it reduces the shrinkage. It's got a very elongated cuff on it. It's kind of got a bell curve on the cuff, so it'll grab around your wrist. It's a 2x1 rib, a vintage style 2x1 rib. On the rib around the waistband, we cut the rib just a little bit smaller than the waist, so we'll pull in. They're done with a flat lock cover stitch. This is the old vintage style stitching that was done back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. These were actually manufactured in the 90s, and we had a really good run with them, and I'm just glad we've got our hands on these. This is another one of the ones I wanted to show you. This is a zip front, same nice fabric, same 12-ounce goods, but it's got, rather than the kangaroo pocket, it's got twin patch pockets on it, and it's sewn down with the flat lock cover stitch. The other thing that we have on these, which I really like, is this ideal zipper. You know, it's an antique aluminum zipper, which is very nice. Supreme did, you know, tweak things ever so slightly on the Brent sweatshirts just so they could make it an exclusive Supreme item. This is one of the first things that James Jebbia saw in our product line were the sweatshirts. He says, I've got to have those. We have the zip front hoodie, the pullover hoodie. We have a vintage style crew neck that's tubular. And then we also have the reverse weave champion style sweatshirt in this 12-ounce goods. All this stuff will be getting labels sewn in it the next few weeks. And then they're going to be available on Brent's warehouse on our site in mid to late October.